Melbourne's troubles deepened on Monday, with the Demons suffering a third consecutive defeat while skipper Max Gawn was given an injury scare in the Queen's Birthday clash. The reigning premiers 12.10 82 to 8.8 56 loss to Collingwood at the MCG was their third straight since their 17-game unbeaten run came to an end against Fremantle late last month. Gore left the field late in the second quarter after he appeared to roll his ankle, before eventually rejoining the action in the third quarter. The superstar ruckman, however, was helpless to stop Collingwood's final-term blitz, with the Pies kicking 6 majors to Melbourne's 1 as they turned a 2-point deficit into a 26-point win. Brodie Mahotchek kicked 4 majors, while Nick Dacos and Jack Crisp had 33 and 29 disposals respectively for Collingwood, who cemented a top 8 spot with a 4th consecutive win. The Demons, meanwhile, slipped to second behind Brisbane on the ladder, losing the grip on top spot for the first time this season. More worryingly for them, over the last 3 weeks Melbourne have looked a world away from the ruthlessly efficient machine that had swept everything in its path for the previous 17 games. Aside from Gawn, James Harmes, Daniel Turner and Harrison Petty all took heavy knocks and will have to be assessed, with injury casualties mounting for Melbourne. The Demons' on-field ordeals have been exacerbated by incidents off it, with Jake Melksham and Stephen May involved in a stoush in a Melbourne restaurant. Demons players were reportedly jokingly sledging Joel Smith, and when Melksham reportedly stood up for the latter, the situation escalated. The forward allegedly punched May and was left needing 2 bouts of surgery on his infected hand, which ruled him out of round 13. May, who was suspended by Melbourne for a week following the incident, is also alleged to have told Melksham that the Demons would have lost the grand final to the Western Bulldogs last season had he played instead of being ruled out due to an injury. The Magpies, meanwhile, have no such concerns and will go into the bye at 8-5 and in the top 8 after finishing 17th last season, a stunning turnaround. Collingwood reeled in a 20-point deficit to edge the out-of-form Demons, and only an accurate kicking prevented the Magpies from taking the lead earlier as Melbourne steeled themselves to rebound from a horror fortnight, on and off the field. The Demons led from early in the first quarter until ace Collingwood forward Brodie Mahotchek nailed his third goal 7 minutes into the final term. Craig McRae's team would never give up their advantage from there, and fans started chanting Collingwood in unison as Jamie Elliott put the finishing touches on their 4th straight victory by slotting a goal with a minute remaining. The Magpies were goal-less at quarter-time after easy missed opportunities by Jordan De Goey, Beau McCreery and Jack Ginnivan. Maligned American Mason Cox came alive with a third quarter for the ages to help turn the game in Collingwood's favour. In scenes reminiscent of his famous 2018 preliminary final performance, Cox kicked a goal on the run to earn a monster roar from the heaving pro-Magpies crowd. Cox then grabbed 2 contested marks in defence to thwart damaging forward 50 entries from the Demons. Mahotchek was the constant for Collingwood up forward, finishing with 4 majors in a best-on-ground display. Melbourne's Brownlow medal contender Clayton Oliver ran hot early, collecting 27 first-half possessions, 16 of them in the opening term, and finished with 43 to earn the Neil Danaher Trophy. The Demons have major injury issues as Gawn spent long periods on the bench. Key defender Harrison Petty was assessed following a head knock, while debutant Daniel Turner was subbed out of the match with concussion. Gawn played out the game but was clearly sore as young gun Luke Jackson did the majority of the ruck work in the last quarter as the All-Australian was used up forward. Melbourne are next back in action against the Brisbane Lions on a Thursday night to open round 15, while Collingwood will host GWS at the MCG on June 26.